What's good with you guys? Yes, today I am bringing you something I've never done before. Something we've never done before. And I can't wait to see how this goes. Like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I barely mess with people at Mala Creek anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like,
deal with it, Dilio, look.
please!
Hold on.
Hold the hell?
What are you doing?
What's the Dilio? What's the Dilio?
Anyways, I'm creating a YouTube video, you playing around. I'm gonna have to beat your ass. Okay, Faith, what's good? Okay, so I'm doing a nice little YouTube video today, right?
Okay.
And this is gonna hit you. You're not gonna be prepared for this question.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So,
What is it?
if you had one thing
Uh-huh.
to say to your ex, what would it be? Go.
Shit.
What would it be?
Period. That's probably what it be. I don't know. Scared.
One thing. Just one thing.
One thing, I'd just be like, damn. I don't know.
Like, damn, you fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up. Like,
They
damn.
fucked up. You ain't
They
fucked up.
They fucked
You
up.
fucked up.
You want
Okay.
me?
Michaela, I'm doing a little YouTube video today. I'm gonna ask you one question. Okay? If you had one thing to say to your ex, what would it be? Go.
Ugly.
Hold on. Oh my God, Chris Shari. If you had one thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Nigga come back.
If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Come on, bro. Are you the video over? Turn the video over.
I-
Let me answer.
I asked me.
Turn it over.
If you had one last thing to say to your ex,
To my ex,
what would it be?
I'll just let her know.
Wait, hold on.
Matter of fact, I know it. I'm sorry. Yeah, niggas looking at me. I'm sorry
Just say
for-
it. Just
sorry for having sex with your best friend. It was she initiated it. It wasn't me. I just finished it.
Well, I was gonna say, I hope you do good in life. That's all I was gonna
I
say.
hope you do good too, but I'm sorry for
What I was gonna say is, when can I get some more head?
Your friend initiated it though. Just know your friend
Niggas is not
initiated-
shit.
Your friend initiated.
I just
the
want some more
sex.
head. So
That
I'm
was-
gonna ask when.
All right.
Yo.
So, I have one question to ask you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
I'ma just.
All right. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
I love you.
Okay. Hello. You have one last thing to say to your ex. What would you say?
I would say, you a dumb hoe. That's it. Oh, honestly.
People are feeling very negative against their exes.
Well, no, my ex, me and my ex still date though. Well, no. I mean, that's my ex, but we just started dating recently. So that's why I said I would do.
Oh, if you have one thing to say to your ex, what would it be? What would it be?
That's my ex. Why would I talk to her again? Cut her off.
He said cut her off, all the way off. So, I'm doing a nice little YouTube video today, and I have one question to ask you. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be? So I have Mackenzie here today. How are you doing today?
Good, how are y'all?
I have one question to ask
You
you.
asking the same one?
The same exact question. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
I don't have an ex-boyfriend because I don't date. Sorry.
Okay, so Kayla, you feel me? I'm doing a nice little YouTube video today. It's just a quick question I have to ask you. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck you. Facts.
All right, if you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Kill yourself?
You next. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
No comment.
No, I have to ask you a question. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
I'm a little different.
Okay, give me different. Give me different.
Different.
Nobody else, everybody said killing. Some people said,
No.
oh my God. So be nice.
You know,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be nice since it's a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna be nice. So
All right.
I wish you the best,
I wish you the best.
but
I
will kick your ass in that bitch ass. Just know that.
you and the best. Not just one of you. Both of you.
Both of y'all motherfuckers.
Period. I have a question today. Are you ready to answer?
Yeah.
So, if you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck that nigga!
No, I ain't moving.
Charlie, straighten up. Okay, I'm
Okay, I got you.
Hold
I got you.
Chill, Charlie, chill.
Austin, stand up.
Chill, stop.
Stop moving.
You have to get up.
Get off my neck. My neck. My neck. My neck.
Austin!
So, the question of the day, are you listening?
Yeah, man.
What is one thing that you would say to your ex?
Fuck you, bitch.
These niggas been reckless today, y'all. Period. They're not feeling the girls when they know it's them.
And
That's in the wrong problem.
Okay.
Sorry. So we have a
Jamal.
question for you today.
Jamal, what is one thing that you would say to your ex?
I would say it was great being with you, but if it didn't work out, then it didn't work out.
I can respect that.
Period.
I can respect that. Can't say the same. Hands out your face. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck you.
Why?
Cause
What did he do to you? Or what did you do to him?
I didn't sit to him.
Yeah, fuck boy.
You heard it first. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Suck my dick.
Do you even have one?
What is one thing that you would say to your ex?
What's one last thing you would want to say to your ex?
Fuck you.
What did he do to you?
He cheated on me.
Damn, it's time to go.
If you had one last thing
To say to your
to
ex.
say to your ex, what would it be?
Good.
Go ahead.
So, what is one last thing that you will say to your ex?
Don't come over here hugging me.
You got me fucked up, bitch.
Okay, bet.
Front camera.
Front camera.
Be on your YouTube.
You're on it. I have a question for you.
Question.
You first. If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck you. I would say, fuck you. You fucking ghost me. You dumbass bitch. I hope your next girl cheats on you and your balls fall off. That's what I would say.
Look at the lady face.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Question of the day.
Question of the day.
What is one last thing
One last thing
that you would say to your ex?
that you would say to your ex. You gotta think about it. It's a hard one.
One last thing you would say to your ex?
She cool.
She cool.
So that's what you're gonna say
So
to her?
that's-
You cool?
Like, yeah, you cool, you know.
You ain't got nothing to say like, hey, I like that.
I like your
Sorry
dress.
that didn't work out.
What's up with you? I mean, I apologize for the hurt.
Oh, he said, what's up?
I apologize for the hurt. There you go.
Okay, we have a question of the day for you.
What is one last thing
One last thing.
that you would say to your ex? Next!
Who going first? You. Go
Ready?
first.
Ready?
Bet.
What is one last thing that
One
you
last
would say
thing.
to your ex?
What you mean?
If you see her, what you gonna say?
Wow. What she do to you?
Man, fuck her, bro. I don't even want to talk about her.
He's still thinking.
He's still thinking. Don't even know what to.
Shit, I don't know. I can't.
All right.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hello. This is YouTube. You know.
Hey, YouTube.
What is one last thing that you would say to your ex? You first.
Bitch, fuck you.
What did they do to you to make you say
They
that?
broke my heart.
I'm sorry. You.
2 fucks in all capital letters though.
Not capital letters. You. Go.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Got a question of the day.
The light look good?
That's straight.
All right.
Go ahead.
What is one last thing that
One
you
last
would say
thing.
to your ex?
I mean, it depends.
If you
Okay.
see her,
If
what
you
you gonna
see
say?
your ex,
I mean,
what would you say?
I'll probably say, well, so be the fuck you. One or the other. It depends.
one of the okay. I got a question for you.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is one last thing
One last thing.
that you would say to your ex if you saw her right
If you
here?
saw her right there.
Hey.
Next.
Hey, that's not a bad answer. It's just okay. Hey, question of the day.
I'm on YouTube, man.
So, if you saw your ex right here,
Right here.
right now, what would you say to her?
What's one thing you would say to her?
You like, what's up, shawty? How you
What's
doing?
up, Shawty, guys? Since y'all have an opinion,
What would you say to your ex?
what would you say to your ex?
Fuck you, bitch. I hope you die.
What she
Wait, what's she doing to you? What's she doing to you?
She a hoe.
So, guys, I have Trevor with me today.
Hello.
Hello. So, quick question.
Yeah.
If you had one last thing to say to your ex, what would you say?
Fuck you.
Why? What they do to you? What? All right, guys. So, I guess that makes the end of this video. Today, I really like doing this. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna do this a lot more. I'm gonna call it "What Would You Do?" And I'm gonna have like different editions, additions, whatever. I'm gonna have like different like versions of "What Would You Do" questions, and you know, it's gonna be popping. So, comment down below if you fucks with these type of videos, and you know, subscribe to my channel because you already know. You see what I do? I'm just living the life, you feel me? And you know, give this video a like, comment, just comment, go ahead and subscribe. And also, follow me on Instagram, you feel me? Follow me on Instagram, you know I'm really trying to get up there, you feel me? So, you know, thank you guys for watching this video, you know, see you later.